In this video, I'm going to be reviewing and testing out an update to the Explore One action camera. The camera now comes with 4K recording. The package includes a selfie stick and hopefully an improvement to the tripod. So stick with me while we check out the rest of the features. The accessories included are the same as the previous model. There are 2 helmet straps, and if you guys want to watch my video on how to attach the action camera to your helmet, I'll leave a link to my video in the description below. And I'll also leave a link to my video showing you how to attach the action camera to your bike or pole mount. To open the waterproof case, you're going to slide the button towards the right, and you're going to lift up the back side first and then lift up the front side, and that will unlatch it. And to close it, the same steps in reverse. First you're going to latch the front side down and then clip it down at the back. So my first impression based on appearance when comparing it to the older model is that it is exactly the same other than the color. The older one was orange and white and the new one is orange and grey. And the other noticeable feature is that you can attach the camera directly onto your selfie or tripod without using the frame housing mount. Okay, let's remove the sticker from the camera lens. To switch it on, you're going to click on the button at the back and hold it down for 2-3 seconds until it turns on. Pop in your SD card, making sure it's inserted in the right way. Once it's in, you'll get a message saying initialization is being done. And then you'll be ready to use your action camera. To switch from camera mode to photo mode, you're just going to click on the back button here. And when you're ready to take a picture or start recording, click on OK at the top here. Then click on the back button again to view all your media files. And click on the side buttons to scroll through your media. Click on the back button again to be taken to the next mode, and now you'll be in video settings. And here are all the settings that you have, and it'll tell you screen 1 of 2. So use the side buttons again to scroll through each option. They've completely changed the interface on the newer camera. They seem to have made it into a permanently dark mode feature. And not only that, they seem to have wasted a lot of screen space. When you're going into the options, the icons are really small, the font is really small compared to the older version. That you can see that it's nice and bright, the font is really big, they've used up all the screen. It's not a huge deal breaker right now, but when you're using the camera in light, sometimes it's quite hard to see the screen. So just bear that in mind. So if you want to change any of the settings, you're just going to select the box that's highlighted and then use your side buttons to choose which option you want, and then click on the back button to come out of the setting. As you keep clicking the back button, you'll see towards the bottom here that these icons will change yellow. So right now I'm in photo settings. Click on the back again, I'll go into general settings. Click again and I'll go into system settings. Click again and it'll tell you to click the top shutter button to exit. And that will bring you back to the main recording screen. Okay, I'm just going to click on the back button again to go to my media files. Select the file I want to view. And I can use the buttons on the side to fast forward or fast rewind. And if you want to delete any files from the camera, then just hold down this top side button here until you get the delete message. Click on yes and it will delete the file. So you can attach the camera directly onto your accessory. So let's use the selfie stick. I'm gonna just loosen this a little bit here. Pop on the camera, and then there's a little screw here that you just turn to screw it in until it's nice and tight. And then you can just loosen and tighten the pin once you have it in position. The selfie stick is not extendable, but other than that it seems to work. You can also use the frame housing mount. Just pop in your camera with the screen facing forward and then just screw it onto your selfie stick or onto your tripod. So you'd use this if you wanted to give your camera a little extra support and even to protect the sides of the camera screen. So again, no problems attaching it to the selfie stick. Okay, let's test it using the waterproof case. Pop in your camera, close the case. And then you're going to use this quick release buckle here. So let's unscrew this and slide it into the base of the case. Secure it with the pin. And then using the flat base mount with the screw insert, you're going to slide the quick release into the base mount. If you're finding it a little difficult to get in, you're going to need to just squeeze the front edges inwards a little and then just keep sliding it until it's all the way in. Okay, now let's just screw it onto the selfie stick. Tighten the screw here. Just try turning the stick as well to see if you can tighten it a little more. Just tighten the pin a little. But it seems that it does stay a little loose. It doesn't really tighten all the way. So if anybody else is having the same issue, then please do drop a comment below. I'm wondering if it's just mine or if it seems to be the design. So to take the quick release out of the base mount, you're going to squeeze the edges inwards and just slide it backwards or push it backwards. I'm doing mine, but it's actually quite hard to do. I'm having to put a lot of force onto it that it's actually hurting my hands. My thumbs are really hurting now. Okay, let's talk about the tripod now. They seem to have gone with a foam material for this one compared to the last one, which was made out of plastic. It had a great design, it looked great other than this quick release issue, and also it just wouldn't attach to the camera. So let's see if the new tripod will fix that issue. So just like you did with the selfie stick, you're going to slide your quick release into the base mount until it clicks into place. And then let's screw it onto the tripod. Just tighten it all the way in. Just tighten the pin once you've got it into position. And there you have it. Oh yeah, definitely an improvement from the previous one. There's no issues with the screw sticking out or screw getting in the way, and it's able to stand on its own without it being loose. It's nice and snug. Yeah, definitely much better this time. So a couple of questions I want to share with you guys is, one of them was from King Shad, whether he can attach a phone to this tripod. And you can attach a phone, but you will need a separate phone adapter. I happen to have one on hand here, and you just need to use this if you want to attach your phone. And another question that keeps popping up is whether the camera can be used as a webcam. Now the camera comes with a USB cable, but this is only for charging the camera only. Even if you connect it to your computer, it will only charge the camera. You will not be able to detect the camera on your computer, even if you download any softwares or apps. That's by my understanding. I tried it on my Mac and I was not able to detect the camera in any of the apps or softwares that I had. If anybody else has been able to get it to work as a webcam, then please do drop a comment below and share with everybody. That would be great. So overall, it's a great price for what's included in the package. I mean, you get a ton of accessories. The only downside is I really wish that they had included a pouch, because I have all these accessories and I have nowhere to keep them. So luckily I had this pouch just lying around, which is from Emirates, and I'm able to just keep everything in here. And even if you want to use it for traveling, it's great because then nothing will get lost. Even my tripod and selfie stick fits in here. But hopefully if they do release another version next year, I hope that they will include a pouch in there as well. So this is what the 4K recording quality is like. You can see it's pretty decent. It's actually done a really good job. Definitely much better than the previous 1080p HD model from last year. So overall, the quality of the camera is definitely much better in terms of recording. The only thing that is really off-putting for me is just the interface of the camera. I really wish they hadn't changed that. Other than that, a couple of points I want to highlight is that yes, this camera comes with the 4K feature or even a 2.7K feature. Gives you great quality videos. But when you are recording in 4K, you have to remember two things. One is that the camera only comes with a 32 gig memory card, SD card. So if you're going to be recording in 4K or even 2.7K, you're going to be using up a lot of memory very quickly. And even if you transfer those files onto your computer is also going to be using up a lot of memory as well. So just keep that in mind. And the second thing is, when you are recording in 4K or 2.7K, not only are you using up memory storage on your camera, you're also using up processing power of the camera. So if a 1080p is giving you recording time of 45 minutes, a 4K recording time or 2.7K recording time will be using up a lot more processing power. So the recording time will be shorter as well. It will be less than 45 minutes. So those are the two things that you have to keep in mind. And another thing I want to bring to your attention is that you can buy another SD card, but the instructions manual does recommend that you use a branded micro SD card, but the camera will only support up to 64 gig, no more than 64 gig. I will be making another video on how to set up the Wi-Fi because it is a little different to my previous video based on the previous model. I hope you guys did find this review useful. Please do drop a comment below and let me know if you have any other questions. I'll try my best to answer them all. And also, if you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing with your notification bell turned on. I try my best to bring out videos every week. Alright guys, hope to catch you in the next one.